Okay. Thank you for letting me know my mic was in mute. I was just carrying on and the mic was mute. Hello, welcome. Can I get a redo? Thank you, Sarah. Thank you so much for letting me know that my mic was mute. I was just saying it's such a pleasure to have everyone join me here today. It's 2022 and I can't believe we made it to 2022. Going through all that's happening in the world today, we're able to make it. I know Betty Love says she thought it was, no, it wasn't you, it was me. I just noticed that my mic, it was mute and I didn't even know. But thank you, ladies. Thank you for joining me. Today is National Vision Board Day. All right. So what is a vision board? What is it all about? And why am I celebrating it? Well, basically, a vision board is a collage of images and words that you put together, right? You can put it on a cardboard or whatever, but the main purpose of it is to remind you why you do what you do every day, right? Images and words that sparks your motivation, it sparks your imagination. It reminds you of your value, your goals, and your dreams. That is it. It's a daily reminder of things you want to achieve, things that you want to accomplish, right? Things that would leave you happy, feeling happy, and things that will make you successful. We put them on a vision board, and I'm so excited. Some of the things we're going to put on our vision board today, and I hope everyone is ready. We're doing this with Canva. So a lot of people already told me they've downloaded Canva and they have it if you're on your phone. If you don't have Canva, you grab some magazines, grab some glue or scissors, a cardboard or whatever, or go online and start downloading pictures as we go about, and then you could put it together, right? We're going to talk about relationship goals, career and finance goals, home goals. Some people want a big house. I want a beach house. That is definitely on my vision board. We're going to talk about traveling. We're going to talk about personal growth. We're going to talk about health. So definitely these are things that you put on your vision board. And this is 2022. We are only 8 days into the year. So what a wonderful way to start the year by getting this vision board together. And I'm here to help you guys, right? So, you're not alone. You are not alone. I am here with you. So when we think about our vision and things we want to accomplish for the new year, it starts with your imagination, right? It starts with your imagination. So you close your eyes and think about, things that you want, things that you dream about, the goals that you want to become reality. It's all in your imagination. So when you close your eyes and you think about these things, you see them. I always see myself on the beach, relaxing, the waves flowing, the sound, the sound of the water. So these things, when you visualize them, and then you want to manifest them, right? So this is how we manifest them, by putting them down. We put them on a board, and then we make them reality. I have a couple people in the studio today. Let me add them. Dr. O, welcome. Unmute your mic, my love. Sonia, welcome. Unmute your mic, my darlings.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Hello, my darlings. Hi. Vision board time. Hi,
yes,
Sonia.
it is.
Hello, everybody. Welcome.
Hi. Where am I getting the echo from? I think Sonia has an echo in her background.
No, my mic was off. It wasn't me this time.
Oh,
wasn't me.
Is it me? Is it me? Is it me? Check. Is it me? It's not me?
Nope, it's not you.
Yay!
It's okay. Okay, and all our ladies that's looking on the outside, everyone on the studio, if you look at the side of your screen, you'll see the comments of everyone that's commenting. You guys can give them a shout out, tell them hello, welcome as we build our vision board. I'm so happy to have everyone here. Go ahead, Dr. O, and let us know a little bit about yourself and what is your vision for 2022. Unmute your mic.
Okay, I thought I had to type it in.
No, just on me. Just talk.
Oh, okay. Hey, Lady B. Hi, Miss Sonia. Hi, everyone on this wonderful vision board experience. So, my goal for this year is to elevate up and out everything that I've built so far. And what that means is making all of my businesses more profitable. That way, we have more impact. So, if we have more profit going up, then we have more impact helping more people. Um, and that's the idea behind setting this big lofty goals to make more money and help more people. So it's an up and out agenda across the board for everything, for expanding my schools, for developing an app to incorporate agency, outsourcing to my school, and all of the other things that we want to do for 2022, expanding to have a portion of our business in Nigeria, and yeah, and so many other personal things are incorporated. So what I've done prior to this event is getting all of those things outlined in very full details here, and also printing out lots of pictures to kind of like represent different things. I still have a few pictures that I need to print out, but I've just kind of done a little bit of the groundwork setting, just setting the stage for what 2022 needs to birth for me. And I identified 12 areas in my life, which through studies and research, are the 12 areas that humans are created to find fulfillment. And unfortunately, 90% of humans only live to find fulfillment in an average of about 3, if at all, 4 areas. So I really want to hone in on helping more people understand the significance of pursuing impact so that they can find fulfillment in all those areas. So that's my goal for 2022. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for giving us and giving us the details of what you hope to accomplish and your goals. So we're definitely waiting to see us put this together today and we could visualize everything. Sonia, I'm going to bring you into the stream. Hello, just let us know who you are and some of the goals, your vision for 2022.
Okay, I have actually a bunch of goals. One of the ones that you and I have been talking about is the blockchain, and looking at doing something for on the philanthropic side to do with either Ghana, Africa, something like that, to actually help enhance women and girls' financial literacy. That's one, and I love to travel, so that's part and parcel of everything. As well, doing the CFA program. So I was actually downloading the logo for that. And also last night I kept thinking, oh my goodness, the ladies all have their numbers out. So for the whole year. So actually putting all of those things, like setting actual dates for programming through the year, putting it on a calendar, and actually getting to those goals by a specific date. So that's really, I think, the difference when it's actually mapped out on a grid, and how to get there and what needs to be done, and the contacts that need to be things that need to be done, is what I'm going to do that is different from last year. I've always had goals, but in this respect, I think it will be more easily attainable by actually getting the contacts and the groups together that that we can work together and produce that. Because in some of the stages, we need to have certain steps that are
I think our audio just went down.
Yeah.
Okay. 5, 4, 3.
Food area.
There we go.
What Lady T is doing, and you're in the oil and gas space, and I think that we're all innovators, and creating that infrastructure as well as the financing to get these goals achieved is going to be uh, part and parcel of getting our personal goals done for the greater good. So that's it in a nutshell.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate that, and I appreciate you for to join us today. A lot of people signed up, but didn't realize that it would be live and be this personal. And she dropped. She'll be back. I think a lot of people didn't realize when I say participate, this would be live for the people on the screen, but the people that's viewing will be watching it on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. So when I sent out the email last night and I was telling some of the people, they became like, oh my God, no, okay, I'll watch it on Facebook Live. So everyone that's watching on Facebook Live, YouTube, and Twitter, feel free to come into the inbox and share along with us as we talk about our vision 2022, right? So it's good. And also make it your vision not to be shy about video. That it was actually one of my visions for 2021 when I reinvented myself and I started doing Facebook Lives. I really am a talker. I'm a audio person because I'm a radio personality and I've done it for 25 plus years. So when transitioning to video was very, very hard for me, but I did it. I put it on my vision board and I saw myself on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, Twitter Live, and now I come on and I'm at ease about it. I just went and I got fancy today by doing my pearls, right? It's all about the pearls. So I got fancy, but I kept my sweatshirt on so I could stay warm and cozy, right? So yeah, so we're comfortable. Sonia, you back, my love?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, I see you have two. Sonia, is that both you?
I must have logged on one. Can you delete me on one?
All right, that's not a problem. I just want to add it to the stream. Every year starts with a planner. This is my planner. My window is open, so you guys are not seeing it, and I apologize for that. This is so important for your vision. Thank you. Sonia, do you have video?
I do, but I'm not going to go on video.
Okay, no problem. But you have your planner, right? Every successful businesswoman and man, trust me, if you think they don't have one of these, you are mistaken. While technology is the cream of the crop today, writing from your brain to your hands to paper is still the best way to get your imagination flowing, right? A lot of people love to type, and I love to type too, but let me tell you something. There's something special about having that pen or pencil in your hands and literally seeing your eyes, writing it down, right? Writing your goals, writing your vision. So this was the last year. This was my marketing calendar. It says marketing calendar for 2021. My 2022 marketing calendar is on this way. This goes until February, so I'm still good to go with it. So and I got it from Amazon, right? $13, $10. It won't break your bank. On my desk, I have several journals that I keep. This was my marketing calendar from 2020. If you notice the size of it, this is all from 2020, right? And I keep them because I'm going to go through this and I'm going to go through this one. This was 2021. This was 2020. So keep it. And each of my businesses have a different, and these are all journals, right? These are all journals. The power of writing things down is undisputed. This one I got from Sonia. She is great with giving me journals. So don't forget, and get cute ones with cute saying. What does one say? And she never gave up, right? So when I look and I go through my journals and I see that I'm writing, and those are, but I know Dr. Oki tell you she came on. I know. Thank you, Betty. I know there's a glare. Okay, you bought your journal already. Thank you, Sarah. Okay, thank you, ladies. Keep up. We're going to be going through everything, not just this month, next month, March, April, May, June, July, so we could be accountable to each other. So Sarah, I'm glad you bought your journal. And I think you're here in Charlotte with me. So definitely we could do some one-on-one planning. Betty Love is always calling me. So you guys, we could do some one-on-one planning. $12. Walmart has these for $12, right? So you guys could go. Amazon has a lot of them. And if you look through, there's a glare, and I do apologize. But if you look through, there's no right everywhere. The glare is terrible. Whoop. Well, anyway, so I write everything down. Oh, the glare. All right. That's because they don't want you to see my secret sauce. So it's glaring up. Everything there is my secret sauce. So every month there's everywhere, right? And then I have tabs for each client. Like if I have a project that I'm working for a client, I put the tabs right here, right? This is so important. This is a start of visualizing your new year, right? This is a start. So everyone, please, within the next 5 days, pick yourself up a planner, right? Dr. O, you have your planner? I know you do. Sonia, you have your planner, right?
Yes.
Excellent.
I actually have 2 planners. And of course, because one I do in the morning with my morning routine. So when I get up in the morning, say my prayers, I pick that one up and I fill out my goals, my gratitude, my goals, what I need to achieve for today. And I remind myself what my one big overarching goal for the year is. There's a section for that. So every day that particular goal is right in front of me, every single day. So I'm reminded. And of course, every day I have bite-sized chunks of things that I can do to move myself forward every day. So that one stays constantly by my bed. And at night, there's a part where I can reflect. Actually, the reflective portion of it happens every week. So it's a weekly reflection where I get to look at, oh, how did I do this week? What could I have done better? Can I, rate myself 1 to 10? And, just be very honest about it. And it really keeps me accountable. So, and this one is my go-to everywhere planner. It says, for I know the plans I have for you. I love scriptural planners because it just helps me to solidify the words of God in my life every day. And as I write those goals, there's a scripture and there's something in there to encourage me, remind me, and all of that. So.
Thank you so much. You know what I like what you said that stuck with me and resonated with me? I rate myself. I love it. I rate myself. It's okay, people. Rate yourself. How did I do this week? I do that. Sometimes I'm in a project, I do the project and I complete it and I look at it. And I'm like, so how would I rate this? Would I send it to my customers? Would my customer like it? Right? If I can't rate it above an 8, then the project has to be redone because you always want your best to go out there. Now, I put the Canva up. We're going to use Canva. And if anyone else have Canva here that's on the stage, Sonia, you could share it. Although you don't want to share your video, you could also share the screen. I know, Dr. O, yours is all, you did it with the cardboard. You have your papers and everything, right?
I did. But now that I'm going to watch you do the Canva version. And
okay.
It's going to be, because I have the Pro Canva account. So
yes, I do too. Wonderful.
It's an investment. It's a great investment.
Yeah. Oh my God, we're like mini each other.
So I'm going to watch you do it and walk along with you. And that way I'm going to transfer all this stuff so I can carry it with me on my phone and I can have it in front of me every day and I can add stuff onto it and make it bigger and bigger and bigger. Because one thing I like with the vision board is people assume it's just, for this year, next year. No, it's a working document for how your life evolves. And if your vision does not continue to expand, you are not growing. Remember that.
Correct. And I tell people, recycle your life because you have to grow. You have to grow. And if there are things in your life that's not making you grow, recycle it. Find a way of recharging it because growth is very, very important. Now, I work with Canva. I do a lot of Canva, but I've never built a vision board in Canva before. So it's new, but I know the concept. Let's see. So the first thing we're going to talk about, which is very important, is relationships. When I say relationships, I just don't mean love or whatever. I mean relationships with family, relationship with friends, relationships with your loved ones. What do you want to visualize for your relationships, right? For 2022. And what you can do, you could go to Canva, you could go to Google Docs. If you need images, right? You could go to Google Docs, put in any word you want to, like if you want to strengthen, or say for me, my relationship goal, be it friendship, marriage, boyfriend, family, is love. I want love to be the main part of everything I do as far as a relationship is concerned, right? So I just went, I'm going to tell you guys how I got my graphics. So I just went to Google. I put in, and also sometimes Canva will have a lot of graphics and stuff like that that you could use. But I went, and I'm going to walk you through. I went in and I got, let me see, which one am I screaming? There we go. And then you go to upload, you download it, you upload the media, you find it, love, you copy it. It's going to get into your Canva. You put it there. So as far as relationship, I want to give and get a lot of love for 2022, right? So I'm going to add that at the top of my vision board, right? I want to give and I want to get a lot of love, be it with friendships, be it with family, and be it with friends, because love is so important to me. And I think it should be the calipers of what the world is run on. Love should be our fuel, right? Love should be our fuel. So I've added love. Sonia, I'm sorry, I didn't have the opportunity to ask you about how you use your journals. Are you there, Sonia? You're on mute now.
No, the mic is off.
Okay, go ahead.
So I've always done like sporadic journaling. I think the echoing, but I think I'm going to take more time to journal in meet especially meetings and family to make progress. It's echoing, so I think I'll let somebody else speak.
Oh, you're hearing a echo. We weren't hearing your echo. Maybe it's on your end. All right, so I'll mute back your mic, and then we're going to move on with building the vision board. All right, so with relationship, for you, Dr. O, what are some of your relationship visions or goal or manifestation that you want to manifest for 2022 as far as relationship, friendship, family, all the ships? It can even be a cruise ship.
You're right. It's gonna be a yacht, baby, a first class yacht. Yes, though, not a ship. So yeah.
I love it.
So it's so the things that I want to do this year, and I think we had a little conversation about it. And before I got into this year, I did a lot of reflecting 3 months into the end of the year. Sorry, let me close the door. 3 months towards the end of the year. And I knew that it was very important for me going forward in 2022, in order for me to build up and out, that I needed to create not just new relationships, but cultivate old ones, and maybe even re-engage some that had gone into redundancy, and see how I could make some corrections, adjustments, just the word eludes me now, reconciliation,
Okay.
so to bring me back to a place of personal relationship, business relationship, just community building, having that holistic community around myself, whereby my life is really full all around in a yin yang situation. So of course that means friendships, that means love relationships. That means business partners, strategic, positive partnerships. That means community, people that I can bless and be valuable to them. My social media family, very important. That means looking for other avenues to increase my philanthropic efforts, that means, yeah, all of those relationships, at least as far as I know right now. I'm thinking of the spiritual ones, the personal ones, the love relationship, the business ones, and financial and community. Those 5 critical areas.
I'm just changing it to ships. All of the ships. Right? I want love. I want to manifest for 2022. Right? I put that on my vision board under ships. And when I say ships, relationships, friendships, family ships, all the ships, spirituality ships, every ship that there is on the world that we're sailing through, cruise ship, whatever the case may be. It's love. And that's, for me, that's my vision. In the audience, everyone that's tuned in, put in a comment box, what are some of your goals? What are some of the things you hope to achieve in 2022? After all, it's a new year, it's a new you. Let's manifest our goals, not just talk about it, not just sit and say, oh, this is what I want. Let's manifest it. Let's put it down on our vision board. Even if you're not there, write it down, get some paper. Go and get some paper if you don't have any then, and start writing it down. Sonia, what about you with the ships? How are you with your goals and your vision for your relationships in 2022?
Relationships are the core of everything, from stemming from family to having support so that you can actually do your business, to other relationships with your friends, your clients, your suppliers, and actually going forward to have a broader your broader goals. Everything needs to have some kind of time and element of maintaining the relationship, but also enhancing it, growing it for all those connections that are necessary and important to achieving your goals, as well as going forward. And the family relationships, if things in your inner milieu are not working, it's very difficult to go outside of that and actually make your life better. So all the core relationships, the day-to-day things and the day-to-day people, and as well as even the relationship with yourself in the office and everything around you, having things organized and nice and comfortable and beautiful surroundings. That's also very important to make yourself happy. Because if you're not happy yourself, how can anybody else be happy? So
You're absolutely right. That is absolutely right. And Sonia is such a great support system. And let me take the time to thank you for your friendship. Your
thank
friendship
you.
means a lot to me. And not only your friendship, but your love and your support and your tenacity to show up. Sonia has this way of showing up in the United States, even though she's in Canada. And I always tell my friends about that.
I can't say no to you. You know that.
If I'm in Maryland and I say, Sonia, I'll be in Maryland. Oh, Lady B, I'm coming to support you. I was like, okay, where are you? Oh, I'm just going to drive from Canada through Niagara Falls, and then I'm going to hit New York, and then I'm going to drive to Maryland. Okay. I'm in Hilton Head Island. I'm like, Sonia, come down. Let's have a vacation. She said, okay, Lady B, I'm going to be on this flight. I'm going to be in at this time, and I'll see you there.
That's what it's all about.
I know. And I tell, is the minute I met her at the United Nations, and she wanted me to take her picture, and she's like, oh, this is the best picture. She's like, let's go have coffee. The rest is history. And it's been 2 or 3 years. So I love you, definitely. And I want to give
I love you, my sister.
Yes. Don't be afraid to tell people you love them. And Dr. O, I love you. This woman has so much spirit.
I love you to the moon and back. I love you like, jollof rice. You know how that goes.
Oh God, that love there. Jollof, the love for jollof rice. And she's Nigerian, so you know the love is deep. Sarah in the comment
It's deep
box
here
says,
too in Canada.
yes, I'm going to come to Canada. Don't worry. I'm going to return all the favors in due time. One day I'll be knocking at your door. You'll be like, who is it? I'll be like, Lady B, I'm here. Come on, move over. I'm here. I'm crashing. Sarah says she wanted to work for better communication with her family and friends and listening skills. That's emotional intelligence, the ability to listen. It's part of emotional intelligence. Yes. Sarah, we will definitely talk because I'm going to be doing a lot of talking on emotional intelligence for 2022. After 20 and 2021, a lot of people are emotionally unbalanced, right? A lot of people are emotionally disturbed. There's a lot of mental issues going on that people are not talking about. So emotional intelligence is so important. All right. So thank you for sharing that with us. And definitely we're going to get together. We're going to definitely do some workshops here in Charlotte on emotional intelligence. All right, ladies. Next on the vision board is career and finance. All right, career and finance. And it's the way I'm doing it is not necessarily in this order. You pick the order and where you want to put things in your life or what's so important to you. I'm just dashing stuff on the board. But when you do your own vision board, right? If you want to put personal growth there or whatever, we're all going to cover it, but I'm just going to dash these on it. So the next one I put was career and finance. And then I have my photos, like if you guys are doing Canva, I have my photos that I've already uploaded. As far as my career, all right, which is my business, I want to see growth. You see the picture I pick? I want to see growth.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see it go to the top.
Right? Lady B, sorry,
Go ahead, dear.
I'm so blown away by the method that you're using. I know you told me we were doing it this way, but now that I see you do it, it makes so much sense. Like Canva has everything. And like the pictures I showed you earlier, I had to search them up on Google, just type in the keywords. I want, for example, royal wedding, and it pulls up royal wedding, right? And you can search up all of those like really niche, desire specific. I call it desire specific.
Yes.
You can literally search up those desire specific things and pull up the images on Canva and just cut them. Oh my God, this is amazing. You've given me.
My love, and when you're finished, you download it and put it on your desktop.
It's right there, and it's on your phone. It's in your office. You print several copies. You blow it up and frame
everywhere.
it.
Put it on your kitchen. Put it in your bathroom. That was at the end. I was going to tell people how to just utilize this in their daily life.
I'm sorry, but I was just so blown away. I really appreciate it. Let's keep going.
Yes, definitely. So for my business career, I want to see growth. So I picked it, and like Dr. O would say, you could be so specific when you are on internet, digital, right? So this is a digital vision board. You could pick exactly what you want to see. I want to see growth. I want to see the arrows going up. I want to see the numbers going up, right? And with my finance, I'm looking for, hold on, here it is. $1 million year. I'm not even playing. You see?
Yes, honey.
I found
yes,
$1 million.
Yes, you
So
did.
for finance, that's what I'm visualizing. $1 million. See? You could be very specific with what you want. And that's another one. Might as well make it $2 million. And you put it, overlap it, play around with it. Put it. So for my finance and my career, I want to see go up. My business to go up and my finance to go up. I want to have $1 million year. I will have $1 million year. I'm visualizing it and I will manifest $1 million year. Yes. So Dr. O, you finance and your career for 2022.
Yes, finance and career. So you know the room we had on was it Tuesday or Wednesday with the 5-day check-in on the 5th? It was on the 5th.
Yes.
And I heard it was who was it? The lady, the finance lady,
Charisse.
Charisse. Miss Charisse was talking about knowing your numbers and just being very specific. And she the funny thing about it is sometimes some people tell you some things, it lands and it hits different. But having her mention it to me, it landed and it hit different that day for the first time. So what I did was the next day or the later that evening, I sat down, I said, okay, this is what I want to do this year. You know, I put the $1 million mark. And I said, what is it going to take for me to do this? I broke it down by 12 months. I broke it down by 30 days. And I broke it down by 7 days. And I looked at my business. I said, crap, I just need 2 people to come do a procedure every day. That's all I need. Just 2 people. By the numbers, if I get 2 people, okay, let's just say give and take, I've missed out 7 days, 8 days. If I kind of factor in 8 days and I say, okay, I'm going to raise it up to 3 people, I just need 3 people. So now begins to say, for me to hit this number with my vision board, I'm able to visualize every day that in my head. I need 3 people today. Where am I going to find my 3 people?
Right.
I need my 3 people. So this thing we're doing, guys, it's not just about putting things up on there with wishful thinking, rah, rah. It's really just speaking things. The Bible says, write the vision and make it plain. The reason the Bible says to write it and make it plain is because when you write the vision and it's plain and it's in front of you, you see where you're going. And in order for you to strategize to get where you're going, it's right there. It says the people perish for lack of vision. It's not like you're going to die and perish, but you're going to lose your way. You're not going to know where to go, what to do. And that's perishing, really. Because if you're not doing what you're supposed to do, called to do on this earth, you might as well just check out and go.
Right. There's a purpose. Everything has, your life has a purpose. Everything has a purpose. So what I'm adding now to my vision board is my businesses, things that I do, things that's going to make your career and your finance make sense. You have to have a product, right? So what I'm adding now, and everyone, we have businesses that we don't even know about, right? So I'm adding my Global Progressive Women Network. And as Dr. O say, you have to do the numbers, right? You have to do the numbers. If I say I want 100 members at $35 a month, that's $3,500 a month. Residual, hear the word? Residual. Every month I will make after my network, right? 100 people. So I give myself 3 months to bring in 100 people. So in the 4th month, $35,000 is flowing through. With that, I'm doing events, I'm doing conferences, I'm doing seminars, I'm doing a award ceremony for the ladies. I'm mentoring young girls. I'm putting young girls through school. I'm giving programs where we teach them how to do mannerisms. I want to do etiquette class, right? A lot of the art of being a lady is lost on the young people. I want to bring that back. I have my other business, Eudora Lane, as a consultant, right? I want to have 1 to 2 clients a week on my consultant business. I've done the numbers on that. I have a boutique, Eudora Lane Boutique, right? Which is an online t-shirt boutique. I'm running the numbers on that. And then I have my foundation, which is the heart of what I do, right? It's my foundation, but I've listed that under another category. So right now, because that's nonprofit, right? So all of my profit making businesses I've listed under career. So I see them every day and I know what I need to work on and I know what I need to do. These are my profits right here. These are my value added products that's going to give me that $1 million. That's going to help my business grow. So add your businesses to your vision board. Add everything you do to your vision board. Put your logos on your vision board. Even if you have like a picture of your business plan, put it on your vision board, right? Everything that you have in your mind, put it on your vision board because you need to visualize it so you can manifest it. You can't manifest it if you don't know how to visualize it. Sonia, we're up to you with the career and finance. Your goals for your career and your finance for 2022.
Okay, so my goal for my personal finance business is to work on my CFA, to write the first level CFA in June, and to get a study schedule. And I was also listening about your idea for an etiquette class. I think that is perfect. So amazing. Should be,
Absolutely. We need it.
we do need it. And also I was thinking about First Nations as well, about, and the same thing in Africa, about the art of storytelling and how important that is to talk about history from the past, but how people sit in groups and relate stories about life, about survival in a beautiful format. So I think that is part and parcel about the etiquette, and about just being nice to people, how important that is for our surroundings.
I like that. Being nice to people. Yeah. Because everyone is going through something that we don't know about. Especially with this pandemic, there's a lot of people sitting at home that's isolated, and some people, not everyone has a load of friends that they could call and rely on. Like I do. I'm always in touch with my friends. If I see them online, I'll shoot them a quick message, not necessarily to take up their time or whatever, just like a quick message and be like, hey, how you doing, running? And we go, because we're all busy, we're all trying to survive, right? We're all trying to make the best of this situation, right? And I'm hoping that the situation that we're in, as far as the world is concerned, it gets better, right? And that's all we could do. Hope that it gets better and better as 2022 go. But career and finance, yes, it's something that's important, and you have to visualize it. Visualize your bank account. Make a phone call every now and then. Call your bank account. You guys don't call your bank account? Wait. Yo, checking account. What's up? How you doing? I noticed that there's like just 2 zeros in you today. What's up? Oh, I need to do something? Me? Oh, okay. Let me see what I need to do. All right. I need to get on it, right? And that way I can have like 6 zeros behind like some of those numbers. All right. Thanks, checking account. Why not?
I love
Call
that. Let's
Call it.
do a YouTube on that.
Let's do whatever you want to do, Sonia. Call Money. Hi, Money. It's Lady
dollar
B.
bill.
Call it Dollar Bill. Hey, Money. It's Lady B. What's up? I got a couple bills coming up. They're due. I got rent coming. It needs to be paid. What can I do? Oh, money. Really? Is that what I need to do? Okay. Tell me more. Okay. Like, have that conversation, people. Pick up your phone. Have it in your mind. Have that conversation with your bank account. Have that conversation with money. You know what you need to do. Stop waiting for everyone else to tell you. Have the conversation with what you need to do with what you need to do. Make those phone calls, right? Call your bank account. Maybe there's a reason it's no zeros behind it. You're not calling it. You're not paying it any attention. Some people are afraid of money. Don't be afraid of calling money. Money, I need you to come and sit in my bank account. I have this wonderful, fabulous idea, and I need $2,000. So when are you available to come to my bank account? And the money's going to let you know. I'll be available when you get up, put a product in place, start selling it, start marketing it, and then I will come and sit in your bank account. So we have to have these conversation, people. The self-conversation, the self-talk is very, very important, right? Someone said something? Nope. In the audience, if you're listening, let me know some of the ways you're going to work on your career and your finances for 2022. Next, we're going to move on to home. Me, simple, beach. That's it. Simple. I went and I was looking and I said, all I want is something on the beach. There we go, with a fire pit, so I could sit and relax and enjoy. That's it. Beach and water. Beach and water. There we go. I'll just put it up
So
there. Beach.
so I want the beach and the water.
Mm-hmm.
I also want the very what's it called? It's not exclusive, but more like the word eludes me, but I want to have a home in the United Arab Emirates, and I think it's just
Well,
yes,
that would be absolutely gorgeous for me to
it's a
visit.
yes, it's a beautiful place. And you know, the good thing about owning a property in that country is it's not just for you to visit and have real estate over there, but you can actually make money all year round, even if you're not in the country. So
Okay.
it's gonna be a working asset. So having those very strategic locations where you can have real estate, that's my goal.
Beautiful. Wonderful. I like that idea. That's another stream of income. See? You have to, everything you do has to have a purpose,
Girl, everything
especially
we
if
do
you're a
gotta be
mother
making
or
money,
a
or even
parent.
the husband I marry gotta bring some money. Everything I'm doing, he's got money behind it. So let's not get it twisted. Okay, we're trying to be fruitful and multiply. So anything coming into my life better be fruitful and better keep multiplying, baby, or you got.
She has said it, and I agree with her 250%. Why are you coming into my life? If you can't be fruitful, you can't multiply. Right. And there's certain levels to everything. So know your levels as you enter people's lives. You can't enter someone's life that's hustling every day and go and sit on their sofa and they get upset with them when they tell you to get out. No, because life has levels, and every levels you need to maintain it. Travel. Oh, Sonia, you have anything to say about home?
Yeah, just trying to make a beautiful, organized home.
A beautiful what, my dear?
Organized home.
Ah, that's nice. And that's beautiful. And that's very important.
I bought a chandelier for my office.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You have to show us a picture of that.
Well, it's not in getting my office organized. And
Okay.
my son moved in his 3D printer as well. So we're sharing some space.
Okay. So when that's all organized, definitely I would love to see that.
Well, you're going to come here and visit.
Yes, ma'am. I will come there and visit.
And that's what she said, and it's on period.
Yes, it's on there because see, I'm putting up travel right now. That's me on the plane heading to Sonia.
For a speaking engagement also.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You know, we have to speak with purpose and travel with purpose also. So
Hmm.
definitely, I know that you would hook that up and give us some conferences and stuff like that that we could work on and travel. And the first one is business travel, and the second one is leisure travel. So it goes hand in hand. If your career and your finance is up, then your travel also will be up and enjoyable. So everything works hand in hand when you start visualizing. I want to travel the world. I'm giving myself a good 13 more years of working as hard as I do, then I could relax and then start traveling. So right now, within the next 13 years, I have to put together at least 5 to 6 or 7 stream of income, right? Not just one. You cannot survive. No one is, my goodness. You cannot survive on one stream of income, people. Don't believe the hype, especially if you want to be an entrepreneur, a business owner, right? I don't see anyone surviving on every one of the actors, the artists, everyone. They have t-shirts, they have manufacturing, they have so many things. They're buying cars, they're buying companies, champagne companies, Ciroc companies. So you cannot survive on one stream of income. So you have to sit down and say, where am I going to get this capital from in order to live the life that I want to live, right? In order to live the life that I want to live. So these are tough questions that you have to ask yourself. I want to travel. I want to travel for business. I want to travel for pleasure. So I've put that. That's the next thing I have on my thing. I got my graphics on there. What about you guys who are traveling?
So, Lady B, my travel plans going forward is So let me give you the backstory real quick. Sorry, guys. I'm a
Go
talker.
ahead. Go ahead.
I'm a talker person. So my last trip to Nigeria, I was on a Lufthansa flight. It was an amazing experience from here to Frankfurt, right? So we get on the second leg of the flight connecting to Lagos. And as you all know, or maybe you don't, there's a lot of Africans in Europe, in different parts of Europe, especially Germany, London and the likes and stuff like that. And I get on this plane, and because I was flying coach, for lack of a better word to describe my people, it was just a horrible stench. And I was like, okay, Lord.
Take your time.
It was in that moment I said, you know what, God, the next time I get on a plane to go anywhere, the least class I'm flying is business class. And I said that, and I was like, okay. And my mind is like, really, you're just going to be spending all that money? I said, look, my mind has shifted and elevated. It ain't even about spending the money.
It's not.
It's about the experience I have every time I go somewhere. And the more I elevate my experiences, hear me, the more you elevate your experiences, the more your life elevates to catch up to that level. So if you think flying first class like I used to think, it's a waste of money. We're going to get there at the same time, but we're not arriving at the same time. But it's not about that. It's about the elevation that I want my life to have. So I elevate my experiences, and then my life moves up to catch up with that experience that I have created for myself. So for travel, it's business, upper class, first class travel, business, and leisure. That's it. And that's my story.
And I don't blame you. And I agree with you 100%. And I tell people that I love to travel and I love to drive. I would drive myself crazy, as my friend was like, Lady V, you're always driving everywhere. I've driven all over the United States, New York, Chicago. I would get in my car and just drive, right? Before I was driving, I used to take Greyhound everywhere. And I said to myself, one time I was on Greyhound, and it was the most horrible experience I ever had in my life. And I said to myself, never again. I was like a couple of years ago, like 10 some years ago. And I said, never again. And then I said, okay, I'll drive everywhere. And then I would be so tired and exhausted. And I said, no more. And then I said, you know what? I'm going to fly everywhere. It's about comfort. It's about not being frustrated. It's about how you want to arrive. And I always tell people, the way you travel is how you want to arrive. And I want to arrive relaxed and fresh. And if I have to take a direct flight, I will take a direct flight, because I don't want to be hopping from airport to airport to airport, being frustrated, looking for luggage, running to gates. No, I agree with you. Elevate your life so you could travel on an elevated style. And there's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely. Sonia.
Well, travel hasn't been easy this year, so we'll see how that goes, the pandemic. I have a whole bucket list of places that I'd like to visit, but we'll see.
Yes,
It
we'll
just
see.
this year it is a little stressful to travel, and I hear, uh, you know, until the numbers start going down, and then I think I'll take a little bit more time to decide where after.
All right. Yes, I understand that, especially with everything that's going on with the pandemic. And I think Canada is closing down again.
Yeah, Air Canada stopped flights to parts of the Caribbean.
Wow.
So I'm a little concerned that I know people traveling, and I'm not sure where they are right now. So we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll play that one by ear. But at the same time, I'm still manifesting, and I'm going to visualize my travel. I have to. All right, personal growth. It includes your social life, your spirituality, your education. This is on a personal growth, right? And it's wide open. But for me, my personal growth goes with education, spirituality, reading. So I have a couple books that I love to read, and I love The Secret. So I'm going to revisit some of these books that I've read in the past, right? The success through a positive mental attitude is one of my favorite. I love reading this book, and I have all these books on audio. I love The Power Secret of the Power. So a lot of these I'm putting on there because it's all Think and Grow Rich. I've read this book a couple years ago. I'm going to reread it. Always good to have education. I'm going to try to read at least physically read. Now I do audio books, but I said this year I'm going to read the power of the law of power, right? Physically read, start educating yourself, reading about things, matters, lives, right? We're going to manifest that shit this year, okay? Manifest it. Put it on your vision board. Talk to yourself. Give yourself that self-taught. And the good thing about Canva, you could just go in, crop everything. It's there. Make it small. Put it where you need it to be. All right? Manifested things. Education, my social life. My social life is what it is right now. As far as the pandemic is concerned. So my social life, it is what it is. So I didn't put too much emphasis on that because we're not really that sociable because of the pandemic. So going out and it's really limited. But right now it's good. It's good. I have my friends that I visit, and we make sure we take precautions when we go out. On that spirituality, I meditate. I'm always speaking to the universe about things that I need and improvements that I need to make in my life. I'm always having that conversation, always looking for ways to improve spiritually in my everyday life. And the first 21 minutes of the day, I try to have that conversation. So on the educational, personal growth, spirituality, and I'm also going to put my social media growth underneath that. I'm looking forward to manifest 100,000 followers on my Facebook as well as my Instagram. Put that in there, people. That's part of your growth. You know, you could put it personal or business, but believe it or not, that's part of your growth because that's part of everything that you're doing in your life. And this is how you reach people. You'll reach some on a personal level, you'll reach some on a spiritual level, you'll reach some on a business level, career level. But the more followers I'm looking for is 100,000 K on all my platforms so I can reach more people, talk to more people. Under my spirituality, also, I'm a humanitarian. I have a love for people, right? So I put humanitarian under my personal growth because I want to grow more as a humanitarian. Right. I want to give more. I want to be able to give more. And the reason why I didn't list it, I need my career and my finance to be up to par so I could give more as a humanitarian. So when I look at pictures like this as humanitarian, my heart and my pocketbook will be able to help, not just my words. All right. So I always put that on the humanitarian. I want more growth in that area. And I think I had, yes, this is the banner of my foundation, right? My foundation is very personal to me. So that's why I have it under personal growth because it's very personal. I take it very personal. So I have it under personal growth. And that's it for me as far as personal growth, spirituality, social life, education, and things you want to accomplish. So on to you, Dr. O, about personal growth, including your spirituality, social life, education.
So, for me, personal growth and spirituality is actually is part. Yeah, I'm on. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'll be right up.
They're looking for you.
All right, sorry guys. People keep
It's
interrupting
okay.
us. All right, so yeah, personal growth and what was the other one? Personal and spirituality goals.
Yeah,
Those for me,
education.
those for me go hand in hand. They're like a yin and a yang, because there's no way for me to grow personally without my spiritual growth as well, because that's what feels. Think about it, like I'm trying to grow this person, this character. Like I was telling my kids the other day when we're talking about the fruits of the spirit and gifts, right? So when you think about the fruits of the spirit, it is the person you're becoming every day, which I know for a fact that God is even so much more interested in, as opposed to the the things that you do with the gifts that He's given to you. So for me, my personal growth goals for now and of course beyond is for me to continue to elevate at a spiritual level where I'm connected in alignment with God. My prayer life is strong. My word life is strong. That means I'm studying, I'm getting more education spiritually to get myself more aligned into, like, even though you read the Bible, some people say, oh, I read the Bible every year. But guess what? Every year you read the Bible, there is a word in season that is given to you that is relevant to that season you're in. So that comes when you fully immerse yourself in the continued education of your spiritual faith. And of course, that now seeps into your personal life where you're able to believe for this extravagant life that God, the desires of our hearts. It says He'll give us the desires of our hearts, because the desires of our hearts, He gave them to us. So, depending on how big you see God, depending on how aligned you are spiritually, whereby you see that God is infinite, then you never ever put any limitations on the desires of your heart, because those desires will always be fulfilled, because you know who you are, whom you believed, and what you're supposed to be doing. So all of those things kind of work synergistically to get you to a level that allows you to continue to elevate. And when you're on that level of elevation, now the next thing for me is to take that level of mastery that I've accomplished to help other people, other women, other leaders to come up to that level. So that way we can begin to spread out our influence and grow a strong army of people that can elevate with us. So that's my goal this year, to elevate myself spiritually, build myself up in a personal way, and then put that influence into my professional development, all of the things that I put out there. The level of content that I'm creating this year is not going to be the same level of content from last year. The way that I show up on social media, at events, speaking events, my business, it's not going to be the same way that I'm showing up this year, because guess what? I'm always elevated spiritually. Therefore, my personality, my character, my philosophies, the ethics, the work ethics, the things that I guide myself with, always elevating. So it's always a higher standard on all of those areas. I don't know if that kind of.
It's okay. Do you, boo boo? Loving it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And you're absolutely right. There's different levels, even on the social media. I tell some people that come into my inbox, big bottles and little bottles never sit on the same shelves, right? The most expensive products, you have to reach for them on the shelf. Some of them are behind the counter. Some of them, right?
Some of them are on the bottom shelf. You have to bend down to get it.
Stretch way to the top, right? So most definitely, I think social media gives everyone the impression that we're all on the same level, and then sometimes people make the mistake and they come into your inbox with things that they should never approach someone of that level with. Some of the nonsense, but it is what it is, and you have to correct it when it happens, or it will just keep happening. And I have no problem correcting it. I correct it all the time. So my last and final thing that I'm adding, well, I want to add my car. So I forgot about my car. I'm a Lincoln girl, right? And I want to add my car over here, uh, over there under my travel, because car is for me to travel in when I go on the road with a driver. So I'm gonna add my Lincoln Aviator. That's and I want a blue color Lincoln Aviator. So I was able to find one directly online. So we talk about health. So health is something that we spoke about when we had our 5 days. What has changed so far? For me, I need to work out, right? That's no doubt about it. So I visualize myself working out, getting thinner, getting stronger, being more healthy, right? And so I think I thought I had more pictures of the working out, but I guess I didn't. But that's okay. I think you guys got the point of what I mean when I say health. Just working out, being healthy. Some of my image didn't download because I had water. I didn't see it. Okay, so I had image of drinking more water and taking my vitamins daily, and making meditation part of my daily workout. The meditation is so important. So when you look at it, this is just a sample of what your vision board would look like. This is what so far mine is looking at, but after the session, because it's already 3, I just wanted to make it an hour so everyone will have an opportunity to see. And if anyone has any questions, they could still inbox me. I'm willing to work with people one-on-one to help them, put their vision board together moving forward. It's never too late. You could even do a vision board in June if you want to, but I always suggest you do it at the beginning of the year. Make the first 21 days of the year your go-to days as far as getting ready for the new year, right? The first 21 days are very important because it takes 21 days to form a habit, right? So if you say for the first 21 days, this is what I'm going to do moving forward, more than likely you will stick to it, right? So definitely, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I have a couple sayings that I put on there. It's important to you. You'll always find a way, right? If not, you'll always find an excuse. So these are a couple of the things. There's no excuse. There's no excuse. Always stay focused. Always stay dedicated. No excuse off. Put your focus on. Put your motivation on. I have this one here. This one is like one of my favorite sayings: smile more, complain less, want more, talk less, love more, argue less, hope more, fear less, live more, worry less, focus more, cry less, laugh more, work less, right? I put that on there. So that is how you do a vision board, people. I had some people like, what's a vision board? This is how you put a vision board together, and you just things that are important to you in your life. You could do it on Canva, download it, put it on your desktop, put it on your computer, put it on your phone, right? Put it on your status. You could upload it on your status every day so you have a constant reminder of the things that you want to manifest in the new year, and meditate on it, right? Meditate on it. That's my vision board, ladies and gentlemen. What do you guys think? I like it. I'm going to add some more to it, get some more on it. But hopefully you guys that are watching understand the concept of the vision board and what it's about. And I'm going to go ahead and wrap up, and you guys can get in touch with me on all of my social media platforms. Just send me, if you're on my WhatsApp, send me a message. I am ladybeblessed@gmail.com, but you guys are watching on the outside, so you're already in my platform. So email me if you want some one-on-one session. Is Dr. O still here so we can wrap up? And this is pre-recorded, so you're going to see it. And I'll probably upload it as a podcast too, so everyone will have this information. Dr. O, are you there? It's okay. Oh, there she is.
I went
It's
to
okay,
get
darling. Let's wrap
some
up.
hydration, some water. So I was like, "Ooh, I finished
That
my
is,
bottle
you
of
heard me
water.
say water, right?
No. I actually got up before you did to go grab another. I finished the first one. I went to grab another bottle of water. Yes, I am here.
Yes,
And
I
your
finished
vision
mine
board
already
is
for the
looking
morning.
fabulous. By the way, I tell you, this new Canva vision boarding that you just taught me, girl, you just gave me a
Yes.
lot of inspiration.
I remember my first vision board was on a cardboard. I went to the dollar store and bought the big cardboard. And then I went around asking people for magazines. And
Yeah,
then
we
you get to
chop it
cut
up.
out the magazines. I had
It's,
glue and
it's still the same thing I'm trying to do. I'm like, oh, we're 2022, baby. We got to do something different. We got to elevate.
it's digital.
It's the digital age, baby.
Yes.
I love it. I
Yes.
love it.
But
All
I
right,
thank
cool.
you for joining me. I really appreciate you having you take it. She's so busy. Thank you. And Sonia had to pop off. But I thank you guys for joining me today. This will be on my fan page. You guys can view it later. And I'm gonna take the audio and podcast it up so everyone can listen to it. They could also, have an idea of what we're talking about by listening to it and also checking out the video. We're on YouTube. Also, we're on Twitter. We're everywhere, people.
Yes, we gotta be everywhere. And sis,
We're
I just
social
added on
media.
today. I just added on Pinterest. Y'all need to explore the world of Pinterest, guys. Get your digital footprint everywhere. Now, here's the thing. I want to tell people this. So while you're doing all those things, this is from personal experience. Make security your very first priority. And it's not a play at words. It's really a serious thing. Make security your very first priority. So while you're spreading out and expanding to all platforms, ensure that you are paying a lot of attention to your two-step factor, authentication, all of those things and things like that. Make sure you're doing all of those things. I got hacked, y'all. Second day of the year, my New Year present, the hackers say, we're going to teach you how this new year going to go. But they didn't know who they were coming to. I was like, yo, really? They got me shook up for a few days. And I was like, okay, I'm coming right back up. And we're moving forward. But it's a really big deal when you work to build and grow. And someone just invades your privacy and invades your life and takes that away from you. It can be very traumatizing. And I know that not everybody will have the bandwidth like I do to absorb that kind of shock and keep moving. So in order to avoid that, just protect yourself. But for 2022, one of your biggest things should be expand to every platform. Put your footprint there. One thing is you're not going to grow as fast on every platform. Don't be discouraged. Just make sure you have a presence, a representative, because you never know at what point that particular platform will begin to serve you or who will find you on there. Thank you, Lady B. This was a wonderful experience.
So much. And I want to piggyback off of that. When there's a new app, a new platform, I always want to secure my username. Secure your username. On every platform, secure your username. Even if you don't use it, your picture and your username should be there, right? Because people are hijacking usernames. So I am Lady B Bless is my username. When there's a new platform or someone says, oh, fan base, I'm on fan base, right? I'm on Green Room, right? I'm on Wisdom app, right? I go and I secure my, my username. So people start securing your username. That's your online identity, right? It's like your ID card, your username. So secure it, because there's companies that have not secured a username, and people I'm just going to say, for example, if it's Wells Fargo, and someone goes on an app and they put at Wells Fargo and they make it their username. Well, that company could sue you because it's trademark. You could do the same, right? Because if this is your username and you have made it your ID, your identity online, and someone use it, I'm Lady Best is trademark, just so people know. It's trademark. I did that extra effort years ago and I trademarked my name. Please register if you are serious and it's your brand identity. Trademark your name. Secure your username across all social media platforms, even if you're not there. I just joined Discord. Why? It's a social media platform. There's a lot of people on there, and I went and I secure my name. I am Lady B Bless. right? So there's a lot of F, fan base. I am Lady B Bless everywhere. And secure your domain name online. Secure it. IamLadyBbless.com is secure. I even have LadyBbless.com, right? It's secure. So secure your identity, your digital identity across the digital platform. Oh, I'm sorry, the metaverse. Secure yourself across the metaverse, people. It's been a pleasure. Thank you, Dr. O, for joining me. Let me know when your next
having me. Thank you for having me.
Tell them about your event that's coming up.
Yes, the event on the 15th is a CEO roundtable. And given the situation of things with COVID, I was going to have it as an in-person event, but I have evolved it into a virtual event. So we're going to be doing everything virtually on the 15th of January. I'm going to be going heavy with posting that next week. Initially, it was by invite only because it was supposed to be a small, intimate event. But now that we've moved it to virtual, we're going to go heavy on Lady B. Look at that! She popped it right up, baby. There you go. I love it. I love it. I love it. So we're going to be moving that up to a virtual event. So Lady B, we're going to tag team and go heavy on posting. We actually need to do a live about it next week. So let's see our calendars and do a live and talk about the expectations of why we're doing this event so we can get more people to come on. We'll drop the link, the Zoom link that we're going to be doing. So that's what it's all about. Lady B is going to grace the stage and share her genius and emotional intelligence and different streams of income that CEOs can take advantage of. You know, a lot of female entrepreneurs, they get into business and they focus on that business, and they're not aware of other opportunities that their business registration, just the fact that they have registered it, can open them up to those opportunities. So that's what we want to educate our female CEOs on. And I'm so excited about the vision for this because I see it getting bigger and bigger every year. But the Bible says, do not despise the days of humble beginnings, because all it takes is just get started. And that's what we do, baby. We get started and we move.
Yes.
Thank you, ladies.
There we have it, people. Check the flyer out. It's on the screen. For more information, will be coming soon. So we're going to start blasting it out. It's now a virtual event. So thank your heart on that, because these events are not cheap to put together. So when something comes to you virtual, find the foundation of the person or the charity of the person that's put it on and make your small donations. Those things are very, very important. Yes. So definitely we will have that information for you guys to be making your donation. Fundraising time is coming up. We Dr. O and I will be doing fundraising for our charities. So watch out for that too. We are into the dollar bills because we are humanitarians and we want to also give love, be humane to people that has, you know, less than we do, and we want to fight that cause. So definitely, I thank you, Dr. O. Thank you so much. Thank everyone for coming, and I am out of here until next time. And thank you guys for joining me. I'm Lady B Bless, your African Caribbean Empress, and I'm out of here until we meet again.
Bye, Lady B Bless.
The Lady B Bless Humanitarian Foundation is a USA IRS registered 501c3 public charity. Our mission is to actively and effectively engage in promoting human and social welfare, with no prejudice against human suffering on the grounds of gender, sexual orientation, religious, or national divisions. Our main goal is to save lives, relieve suffering, and maintain human dignity. Donate now to support our work. PayPal.me/TLBBH Foundation or Cash.app/$TLBBH Foundation.